What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video on Dragon Ball Central. Today, guys, we have got to talk about the news that was dropped from the latest V-Jump. It is big, and there are some really interesting new things coming on the horizon with Dragon Ball Legends and some sort of disappointing things. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We're also going to be doing some summons at the end of the video, guys, just so you know. But to start things off, I want to first start it off by shouting out Chef Saber of the Dragon Ball Legends Reddit account from Twitter, but who runs the subreddit as well, for putting this information out here, translations from the V-Jump. Definitely really interesting information. So, guys, as you can see, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta are going to be making their debut in the Ultra Space Time Summon number 10 early March. Now, I don't know how I really feel about this. Obviously, I'm looking for more impactful, more fantastic units that I definitely have enjoyed playing in Dokkan and really want to see how they're sort of integrated into Dragon Ball Legends, how they get their sort of unique attributes that they had from Dokkan that they have inspired by the show, you know, in this game in particular. And it's kind of unfortunate that they're sort of skipping over them and going into other things. You know, I want all the versions of Boo, for example. I want Super Vegito, dude. I want Gogeta Blue. I want all these dudes. And I know they're going to come out at some point, but I wish it was sooner than, you know, far off in the distance. Obviously, I think obviously anyways. I hope it's obvious. I hope that they do it at, you know, at the latest then. But the first anniversary is the end of May, start of June, I believe. Which is basically going to be the best time, the most expected time anyways, for Super Vegito to come out. I think that that's the most likely thing we're going to be seeing. So, you know, we have him to wait for a little while. It's going to be a few months. But otherwise, there are some other highly anticipated characters that, you know, they've kind of just skipped over. And in this case, we've got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which I think that Super Saiyan 3 Goku has to be my least favorite version of Goku, period. I'm curious, what's your least favorite version of Goku? At least favorite form of Goku? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And then Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which is actually, from this particular scene, going to be very interesting. I'm super excited to see how they integrate him. I think it's going to be a great addition to the game. I'm hoping he's unique. I'm hoping he's not just, you know, an overpowered beat stick with crazy stats and crit, you know, crit rate increase and things like that. I'm hoping there's some kind of unique mechanic with him. But yeah, this is the My Bulma Vegeta, you know, from that scene. You guys know the scene. Gave many of us goosebumps. I know this. It's very much one of the most iconic scenes from early Dragon Ball Super. So definitely pretty exciting. With that said, guys, moving on, we have got something straight out of left field. Dragon Ball Legends is joining the Battle Royale genre. And by that, I genuinely don't know exactly what I mean. But you guys can read it here. You're going to see there's going to be a world tournament of sorts held in Dragon Ball Legends very soon. The main event will be held in Las Vegas. It's going to be streamed. I believe that detail was sort of lost in translation, but it made its way back in with the way other people were describing it. So I'm not positive when I say that it's going to be streamed, but I am relatively confident. I've had it confirmed a couple times now for me, like personally to me. So basically, it looks like it's going to be a huge event where everybody's competing in the app, but then the top 16 are actually contacted for their information, and all expenses paid, flown to Las Vegas to go ahead and participate in this tournament. Now, each player's character is going to be level 2,000, limit broken to 7 stars, maxed out, soul boosted, and given the appropriate equipment, which is most likely just going to be the optimal equipment. We might have the option since, you know, in every other situation there's really no other optimal way to do things. It's maxing it out, period. But with equipment, there are different ways of playing. So hopefully we do get to customize that. But everything else is going to be maxed out. And guys, this is going to be ridiculous, man. So we must steal Battle Royale power from each other. And depending on how much they've collected, up to 1,800 Chrono Crystals are up for grabs. So basically, it's sort of an in-game event that's just your average typical event. Maybe a little bit more on the line as far as Chrono Crystals are concerned. But with that said, Battle Royale power, very new. Obviously, something we have not seen before in Dragon Ball Legends. I have absolutely no idea how they're actually going to integrate it. If it's going to be just something that's sort of external and you're still doing 1v1 PvP matches, or if it's going to be something consecutive, if it's going to be something just really interesting and new, just something that nobody would have expected for this game, I genuinely don't know. All I have are the details that are listed here, along with some additional tiny things that people have translated. I think. about streaming it, and we'll have to see if that actually is going to happen. But I would imagine this is going to be a live streamed event. We'll have to see, though. But guys, this is going to be crazy, so just keep an eye out for that. Obviously going to be happening very soon. It says that it's going to be starting March 6th, running for a week until March 13th. I'd imagine there are going to be people that play 24/7 to get their battle royale power, whatever that is, to the highest that it can possibly be, so they do get that top 16 spot to get the all expense paid trip to Las Vegas to compete for most likely a decent amount of cash. So all in all, guys, some pretty exciting things on the line and on the slate as far as things that are upcoming with Dragon Ball Legends. With that said, we have got to hop into some daily summons before we end off today's video, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything we've discussed today. Do you think this Battle Royale thing is going to be fun? Do you think it's going to be stupid? Do you think they're going to fix a lot tonight when they do this update? Because apparently there's going to be somewhat of a significant update tonight where, you know, they're not only just going to be going over to the next PvP season, there's also going to be balance changes. We've seen those 5 extremes and 5 sparkings chosen based on their usage rates. There are some exciting ones. You know, Turles I'm excited about. Kind of excited to see how Krillin goes. Very excited about Piccolo. You guys know this. Having a 6-star Piccolo, gonna be pretty dope to see how significantly he is buffed. And then, did I say Krillin? Krillin is gonna be pretty awesome to have buffed as well. So all around, you know, pretty exciting stuff there. I'm kind of interested to see how Hercule is buffed. I think that's, or Mr. Satan. Some people got on me last time I said Hercule, so Mr. Satan, please don't get upset. Yeah, it should be kind of interesting to see how that goes as well. Balance changes all around, going to be a great thing for the future of the game, meaning that some older units are not going to be totally outdated, invalidated, and completely useless. As time goes on, we're going to see them buffed as they get more irrelevant and less people use them, or the rarer units are going to end up, God, these summons are garbage today. They're going to end up, you know, getting buffed eventually because people aren't going to use them. And if they do use them, then they won't get buffed, you know? We'll have to see. I was hoping Beerus would be down in the lowest usage rates, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. By the way, guaranteed sparking right now. We're going to go grab that Trunks animation. Let's go. I believe that guarantees us a new sparking. So I think we're getting one of the new ones, which is hopefully Kaba. I would love to pull all 3 of them by the end of that banner. That would be fantastic. Give me that Kappa, please. All right, it's going to be a Kale Berserk. I'm okay with that as well. 3-star in here is pretty decent. She's actually a really, really fantastic character and very powerful to boot. So definitely pretty excited about that. 26% to that blast defense on female warrior. Definitely going to be better once you do get her to 5 stars. But, you know, 3 stars, I cannot complain. Would have rather had Cell, to be completely honest with you guys. I would have much preferred to get Cell there. But we have got one more daily left to go, the Rising Girls summon, guys. And I'm hoping that by the end of this we can pull Bulma, but I doubt it's going to happen. The odds of that happening are very, very low, so I don't think it's going to happen. But I'm not spending anything other than the dailies on this banner. There's just no way. I cannot justify it. I need to be saving right now, guys. You will not regret this, all right? If you followed me in this, you know that the last time this happened, we had immediately after the banner, everybody got mad at me for that. I got a bunch of dislikes for that. Everybody went down in the comments, were like, Chicken, you don't want to skip this banner. Guess what we got right after, guys? His name rhymes with Mooper Mojita. All right? So just trust me when I say this, all right? You wanna just save up right now, okay? You want to save up right now. The Rising Girl summon's really good at the moment, but I think it's going to get quickly outdated by future units. And that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I definitely was very excited to get a bunch of news and see that we're getting a brand new style of event that's going to be basically the first competitive Dragon Ball Legends event that we've seen. I cannot wait to see how their production is on that, and generally just be able to cover the highest of the high-tier gameplay. So it's pretty exciting stuff for me, but I hope you guys are hyped for it as well. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I will see you very soon for the next one. As always, let me know down in the comments below as well if you have any ideas for future Dragon Ball Legends videos you would like to see on the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace.